Hello everyone. So in this video, we will be discussing about TCS IPA assessment. Let's start. First of all, if you guys will be having your TCS IPA assessment, make sure to like this video. Okay, like is free. You guys can do it, and we will be discussing everything about it. Okay, so let's start. I hope many of the guys received the TCS IPA assessment. Why they have started? First of all, let's talk about this. See, many candidates gets TCS joining without any IP assessment. This thing I already discussed in my last video. Why? Because if they are getting the early joining, like they have their selection, then they will be getting the IP. They then they no, then they will not be getting the IPA mail. Why? Because they already got the early joining. Okay, now, why TCS conduct this IP assessment and explore program and trainings? Okay, the main reason is if the joining, if the joining is getting late, okay, then they want that candidate should learn about the things. Also, they should be evaluated that how they are doing. Okay, so this thing actually TCS conducts if your joining is getting delayed. Okay, second most important thing is what they want is you should not be sitting ideal. Okay, that is the main thing which they want. Okay, so for that they conduct the explore program plus the IPA assessment, explore program and IPA assessment. Okay, now the main benefit of this IP assessment is, see, if you will not clearing this, that doesn't mean that you will be getting rejected in TCS. But what is the main advantage of this? Okay, the main advantage is early joining, and this is one of the biggest advantage of IPA assessment. Okay, you will be getting some bonuses also, but let's not talk about the bonus first. The main thing is this early joining. Why? Because see, if you will not clear IPA, there are chances that you will be getting the joining after maybe 3 months, 4 months, 5 months or 6 months. This is the disadvantage of not clearing the IPA. If you will be clearing the IPA, you will be in IPA selected pool, and now the students will start getting the onboardings from this IPA selected students. Okay, so that's why it is very important that you guys should clear the IPA. Okay, I think the context is clear now. Let's discuss about the details of the IPA. So basically, this IPA is conducted at TCS Ion Center. It evaluates foundational skills in Java, Python, SQL, UI, Unix. It is not an elimination test, but it determines the joining bonus up to 60,000 and early onboarding opportunities. Okay. So as I mentioned, that there will be the IP assessment. IP assessment will be conducted in TCS Ion Centers. Plus, you will be getting the joining bonus up to 60,000 and the early onboarding opportunities. Okay, let's talk about the exam pattern. So the exam is split into two sections and you can switch between them freely. There are 50 marks, 50 minutes for MCQs. The first is NYT, that know your TCS, 5 question on the company history and values. First of all, TCS generally asks these questions from TCS services and TCS current engagements and TCS history. Okay, so these kind of things TCS ask here. Okay, so this you will be getting. Then there is biz skills. Okay, there is biz skills. These are very difficult thing. So biz skills is 5 question on business communication and ethics. So basically biz skills is how you will communicate at the business situation, plus some writing question can be there. Okay, this is a little bit difficult thing because I think you guys will think maybe it will be easy, but no. The business skills round is very difficult in IPA. Okay, so how you will respond in business communication, that thing they will ask here. Then UI and Unix, 10 question on HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and 5 on Unix basics. Okay, so you will be getting here the MCQ questions. Okay, and you need to basically answer. The level will be medium. Okay, the level will be medium. Even on JavaScript, they ask the questions from like little bit advanced topics like promises. They ask async JS, they ask promises. For HTML, CSS, they ask the questions from Flex, okay, grid model, new features, these kind of three. Also, you will be getting the question from CSS3. new features. Okay. Then Unix basics they will be asking. Okay. Then programming language, 15 question on Java and Python basics. Okay, so that thing you will be getting. So basically, this will be the questions on loops, the language syntaxes. Okay, oops concepts, pseudocodes, errors. These kind of questions you will be getting. Then 10 questions on database query. Again, these questions will be medium to hard. The database questions are little bit lengthy, and here they have mentioned the PLSQL as well, and on PLSQL they will be asking you big questions. So make sure you prepare very good for this. Then there will be coding, two coding problems, okay, and 15 marks for the basic array strings loops, and second will be medium to advanced for 35 marks based on the oops. These coding question will be very similar what you have given in your TCS NQT exam, but the first question will be very easy, second will be medium level question, okay, and it will be on object oriented programming. Okay, now talking about the performance reward, the exam evaluates your readiness for the ILP, initial learning program, and offers sustainable joining bonus incentive based on your percentage score. For 55 to 80%, 40,000 joining bonus. For 80% and above, 60,000 joining bonus plus potential early onboarding and preferred location. So getting 80% and above is very important. Okay, try to perform 80% and above. Okay, for preparation strategy, target the coding section first, they have mentioned. Solving the two coding questions guarantees 50 marks. You will be getting 50 marks in coding question, relieving pressure on the MCQ section to cross the 80% threshold. Okay, so they are asking, please complete the two coding question. Those are very important. If you're not able to clear all the two coding question, that means you cannot secure the 80% score. That's guaranteed. Okay, use official material, leverage in the TCS Xplore portal for the relevant course like Java, Python learning paths, know your organization. Plain text practice, practice coding in a basic editor like MS Word and Notepad without auto-complete feature as this mirror the real exam environment. Okay. So these things are very important. This is about the IP exam which TCS will be conducting, and this will be the syllabus. I hope you guys are clear with this. Thank you so much for watching.